What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. My name is CallMePhi, and today we've got another Cold War Zombies gun to go over, the CARV 2. So in this video I'm gonna go over its general stats, what it's like to use the gun before attachments and pack-a-punch versus after, how it fares in higher rounds, and overall whether or not I recommend you use it. So with that said, let's get right into the video. Now, this gun can be unlocked in Zombies by simply going into any game of Outbreak and getting 250 long shot kills with any tactical rifle, which honestly is not bad at all. It'll take a little bit of time for sure, but other than that, it's a really easy gun to unlock. Now, once you've unlocked it, you can go into a game of D-Machine or Firebase Z and start leveling that bad boy up. Now, right away, one thing that you will notice is that the gun is a 3-shot burst like the M16 and the AUG. It's got really good recoil control, amazing range, and great damage, overall making it a really good stock weapon. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but it kind of looks like the MA5C from Halo. Maybe not, I don't know, but that's kind of just what it reminds me of. Now regardless, this thing looks pretty cool. I wouldn't say it looks like extra special or anything, but it's not bad at all. It looks pretty cool. A nice thing about it, though, is that when you put on the Dark Aether camo, it gets pretty good coverage as well. The camo takes up most of the stock gun, which is always a plus for me, because I hate when camos take up only a quarter of the gun. It just feels like a waste. But anyways, as you can see from the gameplay, this gun is really good. Like I mentioned before, it's got good recoil, good damage, and overall it just feels good to use. You know what I mean? Like it just feels nice. And then we move on to the pack-a-punch. Now this gun gets a pretty big buff when you pack-a-punch it. The first thing you'll notice is the ammo boost, like any other gun. I had the 54 round magazine on, and packing it brought the magazine capacity up to 72, which isn't amazing, but 72 rounds is still pretty decent. Now the biggest thing about this gun though is that when you pack-a-punch it, it becomes a 6-round burst, like the M16. Now you can choose to look at this in one of two ways. First, it'll do more damage per burst, which will allow you to better take down trains and elites, but on the other hand, you will absolutely rip through your ammo. Let me put it this way. A 72 round magazine with 6-shot bursts is only 12 bursts from the gun, which isn't great, but it's also not terrible. I just found that when using this gun, I was at the ammo box quite a bit in the later rounds. But other than the ammo problem, this gun is actually pretty phenomenal. The damage output, recoil control, and even the mobility are all pretty good on this gun, making the CARV 2 a really good option for any Zombies player. In fact, I would say that it's probably on the same level as the M16, which means a lot coming from me because I personally love the M16. So we talked about early rounds and pack-a-punch, but what about late game? Like any other gun, the CARV 2 will fall off in terms of damage, so you can forget about taking out trains in seconds like you would have on round 15 or 20. But if you watch the gameplay here, I'm on round 40, and the CARV 2 is still doing a really good job at taking out the trains. So while it's not going to be quite as good as the ray gun, this burst tac rifle is actually, it's pretty amazing, and it makes for a really good option. So would I recommend you go out of your way to unlock this gun? Absolutely, no doubt. This thing is so worth the challenge, especially since the challenge to unlock it is as easy as it is to begin with. If you're like me and you don't mind burst weapons, you'll absolutely love this gun. But even if you're not a fan of burst guns, I would still recommend unlocking and using this gun just to try it out at least, because it is really good and I feel like you won't be disappointed. And that's all for this one, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you consider using this gun in the future. If you did find this video helpful or enjoyable for whatever reason, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps me out and really helps the video just get out there. And if you're new to the channel, why not consider subscribing? It's free and super easy to do. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.